The first one is having outer range on each one of these as far as the high and the low. Now, to set that, you really shouldn't have to adjust it, all right? So what you would do is you go to menu, you go to output controls, and we go to pH setup. So we go to pH 1, it says what the high and the low alarm is. The high is 8.0, and let's see, the low is 7.0. The legal range is 7.2 to 7.8. If you hit 7.2, we don't want to put you in alarm because you're still legal. So we go 7.0 to 8.0. All right? So that's the pH one. That's the white one. Anything in here that's tagged white is generally has to do with acid. All right? As you can see, they also went ahead and tagged the feeder white. That means it's acid. All right? Okay. The second one is the ORP. Now, ORP, it's not an actual value of chlorine. It's how well the chlorine is working in the water. Okay? The pH and the alkalinity affect that number. All you're trying to do is go ahead and get the highest number you can possibly get with the lowest part per million of chlorine. The legal limit of chlorine is 1 to 10. Okay? And the health department also says that number has to be above 700 at all times. So you have to meet both of those qualifications. Okay? So it has to be over 700, and you have to go ahead and be at least 1 part per million of chlorine. Okay? The limit on that one, the ORP setup, we generally do the high at 900 and the low at 600. So back one more, number 2. Low, they got it at 650. We can change that, that's no big deal. Just go 0, 600, which isn't going to affect anything. And then previous screen, okay, previous screen. Back to the main screen. Okay, now, if in fact you go above or below, it'll give you an alarm and it'll tell you exactly what the alarm is. Anytime there's a line, it'll tell you exactly what the alarm is for. In this case, you have too low a pH. Alright, so we're below 7.0, and that's why it's giving alarm. It's not going to feed any more chlorine until it goes ahead and gets back above 7.0. Alright? The second alarm is what they call a no flow. Okay? If this system, or if the filters have a tendency to get dirty or too dirty, and you're not meeting the right flow, this little thing will drop down. Once it drops down, it goes into a no-flow alarm, and you won't be feeding any chemicals. The primary reason for this is that years ago, they didn't have to be, the 2 little pumps didn't have to be interlocked with the circulation pump, and you could get a situation where the circulation pump wasn't on, and you're feeding chlorine and acid, and you can create mustard gas. So they don't want you to do that, so they're interlocked. So anytime the circulation system goes off, or whatever, we have another flow switch here to make sure that if you don't have the proper flow, you shouldn't be feeding chemicals.